The right answer to that is always mom is a better surfer. This is the moment we have to cross the river.
Well, absolutely everything that we do is from scratch. You are here every single day.
So as much as I love this cabin, unfortunately we gotta tear it down. Welcome to Tofino, BC. Year-round surfing, ancient rainforests, and a real community. People move out here for lots of reasons. You'll find Olympic surfers, young business owners, and lots of new young families all living in this beautiful part of the world. That's why we're raising our son here, building our dream home, and investing in the community long term. This is our island journey, and I can't wait to share with you in this series.
Okay, did you spit that on the floor? Why did you do that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That means we have to go like ASAP.
Yeah.
Tofino is located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, 317 kilometers northwest of Victoria by road, on the northern tip of the Ucluelet Peninsula and the south side of the Clayoquot Sound. Tofino was developed around fishing and logging industries and is a popular tourist destination these days, mainly for its natural beauty and outdoor experiences, like the surfing and storm watching, or even just getting away and unplugging for a bit. Lots of people take weekend trips from the mainland to the island, and Tofino is one of the areas that they love to visit the most.
I'd like to buy those 2 last packs of wood. Look
Hello,
at
bear.
that guy.
Hello, bear.
Slower.
Yeah, I mean, part of surfing is knowing or not knowing what the waves are gonna look like. So today is a big gamble. Okay. Wow. Across the river.
The left actually looks really fun.
Currently, my family and I, we're living in Ucluelet, BC, while we figure out what we're gonna do with our land in Tofino. Oh, the relationship between Tofino and Ucluelet is a funny one. Think of Tofino as Whistler and Ucluelet as maybe Squamish or Pemberton. It's the sister, you know, or the little brother to Tofino. Roughly 40 kilometers, I wanna say, apart from each other. Oh, surfboard in the middle of the road. What is my wife doing? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Might have another repair to do. Shit. Well, we're taking this to the shop anyways. Okay, right now we're on the way to West Coast Shapes. It's one of the local surf shops. I dropped a board off there last week to get repaired. And so we're gonna take the board in the back to go get fixed, and then we're gonna pick up the board that's already fixed. And then we're gonna continue up to the Tofino, and we're gonna go check out my, my wife and I's land and show you guys what's going on up there. I have a board for pickup that you repaired. Beauty. Okay, this is the new one.
New one, yeah.
It's looking good. Oh, no, we're good, man. Three and a half years ago, my wife and a couple partners of ours bought a piece of land in Tofino. We had the original goal of designing and developing 16 townhomes, and then we pivoted to a subdivision. We're gonna go take a look at the site on this beautiful day. Welcome to our beautiful lot here in Tofino. This is, the reason we bought this is because it's centrally located. It's a large piece of land. There's a ton of potential here. One of the best things about this lot is that it came with a secret little cabin. Now, technically this cabin doesn't exist, so shh, but I'd love to show it to you, so follow me. The original plan was to do a 16-unit townhome complex, which was a bit unique at the time because the goal was to have parking down here and then have something to do in Europe, which is called a funicular, fun word. That would take you up to your unit or your townhouse. The way this land currently sits is there's 2 individual lots. Both of these lots are zoned R1. Now, for those of you who don't know what zoning is, it's basically a classification on what you can or cannot do on a lot within a city. That's why you see condos on some sites and not on others, because that site was zoned for higher density development use. So a lot of people here capitalize on the short-term rentals by buying a house and then using that suite, that secondary suite within the house as a mortgage helper. One of the best things, or one of the positives out of this, is because I'm in real estate, I'm always learning about new zonings. Welcome to the cabin. We brought power up here about 1.5 years ago just so that we could honestly, just so we can have Wi-Fi up here. Development's not easy. A lot of people think that developers are greedy, they make a ton of money. And a lot of these smaller developments, specifically something like this, it's done by a young family or a couple of friends. We bought it for $850,000. So we could build on it today, but it's a tricky piece of land. And when we originally bought it, we wanted to utilize the land better. We have 2 lots, we're gonna go through a subdivision, and we're gonna create 4 lots. However, what you don't consider is that in order to get to that spot, you need to have geotechnical reports, environmentalist reports. Tofino has a bit of it does have a housing crisis. Businesses struggle to house staff here because staff can't find places to rent. Young families also struggle because they can't afford a $2 million house. And so what the goal for this site and what the district wants for this site would probably be higher density, which would be anywhere from 20 to 40 condos, so that a person with an average income could potentially afford that. God damn it. Gonna get some good vibes in here. Where we're sitting now in the cabin, actually, if you were outside on a nicer day, there's 270-degree views of the inlet, which is incredible. I'm hoping we have some solutions coming soon because, I'm super passionate about this land. It's one of the most beautiful lots here in Tofino, and there's not a lot of land. So as much as I love this cabin, in order for us to create homes for families, this has gotta go. It's also for sale, so if you got a buyer for it, send them my way. Helping? Are you making a mess? You scratching mom's cupboards? Number 9. Okay, can I have number 9? Is this number 9? This is number 10. I'll take number 10. Number 9. Oh, this is number 10 again. Got myself a ham sandwich and a miso cookie. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, hold on. I think we need pints.
Oh yeah, I can sort that out.
I don't know. I know where they are. Okay, so now you're actually gonna come and pour them because, and then I'll walk back with them. But I actually do know where they are. When people ask me, when are you gonna move to Tofino? I'm like, dude, I can't. I gotta be closer to the brick.
You are here every single day. So I do little twists on classics. Slightly elevated, like you said, there's a few little things that people don't normally see or recognize in a cafe, and it turns people's heads.
This is where you take all my money?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys close 2 days a week. I remember you telling me once you did that because it allows you to keep just like the same staff.
You could push it and open 7 days, but then you don't have a chance to turn your brain off.
Can you speak to like the ingredients? Like where does everything come from?
Yeah, no, so absolutely everything that we do is from scratch in-house, from the bread, all the meats, sausage, bacon, smoked salmon, we do it all here. And that's kind of how I was taught to do, and the only way I will ever cook. Only slight differences between store-bought and homemade, but you can taste the difference at the end of the day. Honestly, we've been so well received by the community, and from day one we've had lineups at the door, and I'm extremely fortunate for that.
Do you guys have multiple bakers?
No, I'm the new baker. I'm on the 4:30 a.m. shift these days.
Oh, where did Adam go?
I'm right.
Oh. Hey. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Probably the sausage sandwich. That has a little taste of home. I've kind of twisted that Scottish classic into something that I think will be around forever. It won't ever change.
I noticed that the menu changes a lot.
To keep it interesting for the locals for one, but honestly it's to keep it interesting for us. If you make 500 banh mi chicken sandwiches, you'd want to change it as well, what I mean?
I'll be honest, like even today I kind of wanted a banh mi sandwich and I was super bummed it wasn't on the menu. Or the pulled pork. Probably the best pulled pork sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Across the street from the co-op, you go down the hill, and it's on the corner there. The break. I'll text it to you right now. Okay. Sometimes you just get client calls. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome to 269 Boardwalk. This is an awesome 2-bedroom vacation rental that I had the privilege of listing for my clients. They're a young family. We needed to sell this in order to buy a house for them to move up to. Come inside, I'll show you around. 2 beds upstairs, this is the living space down here. But as you'll see, it's right on the water as well. This whole complex is vacation rental zoned, which means you can rent these out unlimited on platforms like Airbnb and VRBO. The new buyers to this place, they're using this as an investment, so they're gonna be able to rent this out on Airbnb, and this place should do around $65,000 annually in revenue, which is awesome and definitely helps contribute to the investment and should pay for your mortgage. So when you're looking to make an investment in short-term rentals here in Ucluelet, you always wanna keep a few things in mind. One of them is you wanna make sure it's unique. So one of the things that this place has going for it is that it's waterfront, it's stunning. So when people are online trying to find something to book, there's a good chance this one will be booked out more frequently because it's got a waterfront view. The second thing is you need something unique. So having something like this beautiful hot tub here is definitely something you're gonna wanna have. I needed a place on the West Coast to slow myself down. I love this new life we've created. Most days start with a cup of coffee and a quick argument with my wife about who gets to have the first serve. I'm excited to share the rest of what this place has to offer, and one day, maybe I'll show you what we built on that lot.